And now I request Mr. Jitendra Tyagi, Managing Director, Uttarakhand Metro Rail Urban Infrastructure and Building Construction Corporation Limited, to come on stage and give his presentation on the topic making urban public transport seamless with integrated system driven metro connectivity. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Very good afternoon to all present here. I will be talking about metro systems, various options which we have, and focus will be particularly on systems which are possible for tier 2 or tier 3 cities, as well as for feeder system on for bigger cities. So first of all, everybody knows that every speaker has spoken that urbanization is taking place very fast, and it is going to increase further by 2047, when probably 50% population will be living in the cities. So the basic motto which Niti Aayog has also laid down, that we should try to move people and not vehicles. Presently in most of cities, vehicles are moving, people are less. That means if you are traveling in your personal car, in most of the cars have one passenger or 1.2 passengers average. And in place of that, if you have a public transport system like metro or any other system, then more people can be transported with less space and less time. So types of urban transport system is one is non-motorized, which we know that walking, cycling, and then motorized systems are there. So in non-motorized, walking, cycling, all these systems are available. Then motorized, again, there is two classifications. One is guided system and the other one is unguided system. So unguided systems, guided systems. Metro comes in guided system. Unguided system means any road-based transport, which is like buses, electric vehicles, or tempo, e-rickshaw, auto rickshaw. All these are unguided, and trains or metro, or these are guided system, ropeways, all these are guided systems. Even trams, monorail, all these are classified as a guided system. See, presently many cities have metro, but the main issue everywhere is coming that ridership is not as was expected in DPRs, except Delhi. In most of the cities, ridership is very low, and that is a great concern for government how to sanction future projects, and that is why tier 2 cities are not getting metros which they have proposed. Number of projects are lying with Government of India for sanction, but they have this issue of ridership. So what should be done? And the reasons for less ridership is less connectivity. Last mile connectivity is missing. So people have to either take some other mode to reach to the metro station, and again after getting down they have to take another mode for going to their workplace or shopping. So that discourages them using public transport. So last mile connectivity best is walking. If one can find a metro or a any public transport within say 300 to 400 or 500 meter, probably people will be walking. Of course, climate is slightly adverse in our country in most of the part. So people do not walk, but Bombay is one example where people walk up to 1 or even 2 kilometers for taking suburban railway. Cycling, so we should encourage free parking for cycles so that people are encouraged to use cycles for last mile connectivity. Small electric vehicles which are already there, but there is some control is required on these. Then buses, electric or CNG. Then feeder system. Monorail is one option. We have one monorail system in Bombay. Experience somehow has not been very good, though system is not bad. There are some other issues. Then we have Metro Light, which Government of India has included in the policy of metro policy. In European countries, this is called LRT, Light Rail Transit System, but we have given a new name, Metro Light, but the system is same. Then Metro Neo, this concept also came recently by Government of India. It has been included in the policy, and which is a rubber tire based metro system. It is a guided system, but rubber tire based. It can run on elevated system, it can be underground, or it can be at grade. Then PRT system, the personalized rapid transit, which commonly known as pod cars, pod taxi. This runs on elevated system. It's a very light system. It is virtually guided. There is no physical guiding system, but virtually guided. Then we have Metro Neo also with the same thing, but the only thing is it is hanging. So slightly different in technology. Cable cars, I mean ropeways or cable cars. That concept in India has not come so far for as a MRTS, but in some countries or some cities, this is being used as MRTS also. That also is one option. See, problem of small cities is the population is not much. Traffic congestion is very high because of narrow roads. I can give you an example of Dehradun. Dehradun was a city of where most of the retired people used to come and stay. But after becoming capital, the population growth has been very fast, and now city is totally choked. Hardly any movement possible. So we need some system to be adopted there. In Dehradun, most of the roads, this capacity V by C ratio, capacity on actual ratio is more than 1. Whereas the norms are that the moment it reaches 0.8, we should plan some alternative systems. So what are the options for tier 2 cities? Metro is not required because their ridership is not going to be that high that we need metro. So what are the options? As we have already said that the Metro Neo or pod taxi, the PRT or ropeway, these lighter systems probably can be better solutions for smaller cities because roads are narrow. These structures are very light, whereas metro pillars are 1.2 to 1.4 or 1.5 meter diameter. Their pillars can be only 600 mm or 0.6 meter. So that, but the issue is how to plan system so that people are encouraged to use it. The main issue is, I told that common ticketing is one thing which should be there. Efforts are being made. Common mobility card has been launched by Government of India also. But practically, this is for various metros only. Whereas the need of the public is that the moment I start from my house, I should be able to pay from the same card to all kinds of mode, whether it is e-rickshaw or bus or taxi or bus or metro. Interchanges are not that seamless. Even in Delhi, if you see the phase 1 and phase 2, the interchanges you have to walk quite a bit. So that if you have master plan ready in advance and then we work as per master plan, probably better interchanges can be planned. Then unified digital platform is what is the need of the hour, where you can plan your trip. Like when you go out from your home, you see Google Map and you find which route is best, how much time will it take. So this platform should give you a feature that the moment you plan your trip, it can suggest you that from your home to the nearest metro or nearest bus station, what mode you should take, how much will you have to pay, how much time will it take. So this platform is required, and you can pay from the same platform. You can pay also common mobility card. It will work as a common mobility card also. Why we are not able to adopt these systems? These are possible. I mean, apps have been made by startups. In Delhi also there is an app which can guide you what mode you should take, but we are not able to implement them because all these different modes are under different authorities. So unless we have a common authority or one authority which controls all types of modes in a city, it is not possible. So we have to think, government has to think that we should move to this, all transport modes like in London or Singapore. These are two best examples where all modes are with one authority, and therefore even taxi routes or taxi license are given by the same authority. Bus routes are decided by the same authority. What is happening in our city? Metros are made, and parallel to metro, buses are also running. So instead of competing, instead of complementing each other, these modes are competing with each other, which is not desirable solution. So this is what is required. And this platform can be used by government also for fleet management, or the operators also for fleet management, route planning, public information system. Same platform can work for everything. And at a later stage, even other utilities like electric bills, water bills, they can also be implemented or integrated with the same unified platform. This is all what I wanted to say. So the final theme is that we should have one authority in one city to control all transport modes, so that people are having seamless interchange, seamless payment method, and then probably ridership will be more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jitendra Tyagi, Managing Director, Uttarakhand Metro Rail Urban Infrastructure and Building Construction Corporation Limited, UKMRC. I request Neha to come on stage and kindly hand over the speaker memento to Mr. Tyagi. So, as he has talked about practical problems and what practically can be addressed for, especially for Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. And when you talk about the seamless integration of urban transportation, we can talk about the Kochi Metro, how they have built that when it comes to seamless integration. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today.